always one.
Yes.
So let me suggest to you that one way we can celebrate and honor the memory of our late beloved Harold is to gather here. Another way is to gather in your neighborhood pub and lift a glass to Harold the Godwin, the last Saxon king of England. God bless you on your journey.
You alright all? So today was Waltham Abbey, which is in southwest Essex on the border with Hertfordshire, just on the outskirts of London. It was the Harold II, it was his commemoration of when he died, and I believe King Harold was passed through Waltham Abbey on his way to the battle at Hastings, on his way to fight William the Conqueror, who was obviously the Norman king that was invading at the time. It's a really interesting story now because apparently, well, the history books say that basically they fought a battle in Stamford Bridge in East Yorkshire against the Vikings, and when they'd won that, they pretty much ran all the way, or marched all the way down to Hastings, knowing that the Normans were invading. You imagine how tough you'd have to be to do that. That's how people were 1,000 years ago. Got some proper alpha men there, isn't it? There was one or two interesting things about sort of English history as well. So, for example, apparently the Saxons didn't use surnames. That was something that came with the Normans. So the Saxons used things like like William the Conqueror, for example. So you think all these Essex, the London Cockney rhyming, where they give each other nicknames and stuff like Danny the Dagger Man, or all these little nicknames and that. That was from the Saxon times. So it's a Saxon thing. The Normans brought surnames with them. But the general day, I turned up. Market day was in full swing. The event kind of kicked off for me properly around 12:30. I had a chat with some brilliant people down there. It really draws in some good people. Waltham Abbey, I've been there before. I was impressed with the town last time, but I think last time I went there it was like 6 o'clock in the evening, so the town was deserted. There's the odd person knocking about outside the pubs, but generally it was really quiet. Whereas today, I'm glad to say, I've filled all the empty spaces with people. We've got Market Day going on and this historic event of King Harold's Day. So Waltham Abbey's pretty much done. I probably will return one more time to do the gunpowder mills. But yeah, that's about it. And as you can probably hear, I'm absolutely knackered. And tomorrow, I won't disclose where I'm going, but as of tomorrow, I've pretty much photographed and documented the whole of Essex. Fair enough, a couple of the airports, Stansted Southend Airport, could do with doing them. But yeah, I've done pretty well. Every town and city and even villages are pretty much done now. Certainly to a really good standard. But yeah, that's about it. Cheers.